Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. We're here today for an interactive with Maddie. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, how are
And
you?
again, one question per person, please. Both Maddie and I have been a little under the weather for the last little. Well, Maddie not so much as me, I guess, but
Well, I haven't been ill, but definitely have not been here energy wise.
yeah, the energy has been well, like it always is the last few years, chaos. And I don't know, everybody I talk to says they're tired. And I know I've been going to sleep early and not waking up early. I've been sleeping right through, which I never do.
Even Charlie has been
Yeah.
not waking up as early as he normally does. Normally he starts about 4 o'clock, and lately it's been 6, 7.
Which is kind of nice.
It is, and then he goes out for a couple hours, and then he comes in, has a little snack, and goes right back to sleep. So we get to sleep until whatever time we want.
That's good. Cats supposedly sleep around 18 hours a day,
Oh, he does, but only when.
but not
But when not when I want to
always
sleep.
in
When I
state.
want to sleep, he wants to be awake. So
So hi Yasmin. Hi Eva. Hey Ty. And
we have people on already. I'm just wondering if you want me to find something to read before we start.
let's see, what's her name? Amazon to move right.
Trying to see something from my Ruby page for today. She hasn't put anything up really.
Well, the Astro Butterfly has some stuff out.
Oh, she does have something, but it's she does have a little something I can read. So it's actually on the tutu portal of today.
Okay.
So it says Astro Alert 22 magic numbers. Check it out. February 2nd marks the opening of the powerful 22 manifesting portal, a cosmic gateway that supercharges your ability to turn your dreams into reality. The number 22 is known as a master builder in numerology because it holds the power to create something meaningful, lasting, and extraordinary. This is your moment to connect with the universe's energy, focus on your deepest desires, and take bold steps toward your biggest goals with clarity and purpose. The date 22 carries the energy of the number 2, which represents balance, harmony, partnerships, and duality. When this number appears twice, it creates a powerful portal of endless possibilities, amplifying everything you focus on, whether you're dreaming of success in your career, looking for deeper connections in your relationships, or seeking personal growth and spiritual intention alignment. This is the perfect time to set intentions. Even if it feels like nothing is changing right now, trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, arranging people, situations, and opportunities to support your journey. To make the most of the 2 2 portal, start by setting clear intentions. Take a moment to reflect on your biggest dreams and goals. Don't be afraid to aim high. Be specific about what you want because clarity helps bring your vision to life. After setting your intentions, take action. The 2 2 portal rewards effort, so even small steps can create big changes. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. What matters is consistent action and believing in your ability to achieve your dreams. This portal is the perfect time to manifest things like fulfilling career, a meaningful love connection, financial abundance, and personal growth that aligns with your true purpose. As you focus on these goals, it's also important to let go of anything holding you back, like self doubt, fear of failure, old habits, or the impatience of wanting quick results. Trust that everything is happening in divine timing. Divine timing. There's that divine timing again.
It's
Even if you can't see it yet. This is your. Mhm.
That's never going to change.
No. This is your chance to dream bigger than ever before and take action with confidence. Stay grounded, trust the process, and keep your heart open to unexpected opportunities. Whenever you see 22, or 2222, make a wish and remember that the universe often delivers blessings in ways that are even more magical than we can possibly imagine. And that's that.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So,
Basically, what Astral Butterfly is saying is there's a lot of change going on in the behind the scenes or the subconscious, and a lot of it has to do with rules and regulations. I think our rules and regulations are shifting and changing, which is down in the States, that is a definite yes, with all the changes that are going on there. But in the rest of the world, I think also I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping that things are changing in a way that's positive appears to be positive for us.
well, one can only hope.
Yeah, we should get going. There's kind of people on.
We should. Um, Yasmin says hi, ladies. Eva says hi, ladies. Terry says hi, ladies. How are you? Hello, everybody. Eva says, I'm going to sleep now. I will listen tomorrow. Good night, Eva. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Queen Goddess says, help. And then she says, hello, not help.
You know what? Right now, everybody's going through that. Oh my God, I need something.
Yeah.
I think that's just because we're changing so dramatically from a deep subconscious level, and we don't always recognize when we're changing from a subconscious level. So it feels like we're really screwing up, but in reality, we're really doing well.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing too. Even though it seems like things are not going the way that you want them, trust that the universe does have your back and that they are actually going the way you want them to be.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. And oh, there's Looney Tunes again. That was one of the most fun questions I had last time. It was the Looney Tunes.
Yasmin says, I will send a business email tomorrow. I want to ask for a better contract. Will I get barman to contract, or there's no point sending email in the first place?
Oh no, send it. Definitely send it. The fact is, the more you are the squeaky wheel, the more they are aware of you. And even if you don't get a better contract, though I think you will get some the fact that you're asking for it and work pointing it out, that will you won't get everything. That's just the nature. So make sure you ask for the maximum, and you'll get something which will be better than nothing. But the more you make a noise, the more they're aware of you, and that will make a difference in your future. How, I mean, be polite, of course. You don't want to ever be obnoxious, but be the squeaky wheel. It will make a difference in the future.
It is 111 right now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it is.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on.
I hope that answered your question, Yasmin. Hi, Firefly. Hello, Elijah and Maddie. Hope you're well as we can be, that's for sure. Actually, I'm doing better than I have for a while. Queen Goddess, Maddie, can you ask your pendulum if I'm currently pregnant? I've missed my menstrual cycle in January. Well, you're only a few days late.
It depends when it was, though.
Queen Goddess pregnant. I'm getting an instant no.
Hmm. Do you get any reason why she would have missed her period?
I just think it's
Well,
just
everybody's
the
on.
energies and crap that's going on in the universe is delaying things.
If she lost a lot of weight rapidly, that would be one of the reasons why.
Hmm.
So maybe tell us a little bit more about what's happening in your life. Okay, so
Stress? Are you under stress? Stress will do that too.
well, stress will do it, but I mean, if she tells us a little, if she dropped weight, because there might be worth her while going to have it checked out.
Well, it never hurts to go and have things checked out.
It costs money down in the States to get things checked out.
Right, right, right. See, that's everybody. Everybody says that just because we have free healthcare that it's crappy as hell. Well, you know what? We don't have to pay for doctor's appointments. We don't have to pay for blood work. We don't have to pay for CT scans, MRIs, X-rays. We don't
So,
have to pay for aspirin when you're in the hospital. We don't have to
well,
pay for hospitals. You know, I
yeah,
mean, people can complain about it all they want, but we still have a pretty damn good system, I think.
and that's the number one reason why we'll never be the 51 state.
Well,
Because
when it snowed in Florida, I said, I think Trump got it wrong. And I said, instead of us being the 51st state, they're going to be our 11th province.
yeah,
A couple of people went, yeah, we're in.
well, it snowed in India, in the south of India.
Well, it's been snowing places that it's probably never snowed before,
Well, not in our recollection, anyhow.
right?
Yeah.
Eva, you're still up. She said, I would like general advice from my spirit guides regarding the navigation of the coming weeks. Thank you.
Mm. Okay, this is what they said. Sit down, relax, have a cup of tea. Don't stress over little things. It's what's meant to be. That's how they did it. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're very chanty.
Yeah, well, I think there was supposed to be more of a melody in there, but I didn't I didn't recognize the song.
Funny. So it's that same old stupid thing. Patience,
Yeah.
patience. One day at a time. Just be calm, relaxed, and things will come.
One of the things that's most important that people don't think about, don't overthink. With your
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
that's when you get the information.
that's the that's the thing, right? Don't overthink.
And most people do.
Well, it's kind of human nature, I think, for us.
Well, no, it's practice, it's habit. We don't have to overthink, it's
I
habit.
mean, we're so used to doing it that it's
Mhm.
not easy for us to just say, I'm clearing my mind and not thinking about anything. I'm
Yeah.
just going to go with the flow.
But it's something worth practicing. It really is. When you start overthinking, think of toast. That's how I did it. It worked for me.
Moving on.
Yep.
Oh, Keisha, Keisha, Keisha.
I'm going to let Maddie answer that one because,
Well, I'm going to ask my pendulum, and I know what the answer is going to be because it's the same answer all the time. We've told you to be patient. She'll come around when she comes around, and you can't force it. You can't wish it. You can't.
you're the one that has to.
And the pendulum, I didn't even, I was just thinking of the question, and it's like seriously swinging. No,
Yeah.
you can't even see it. It's swinging so fast.
You have to be the one that does everything. Unfortunately, Keisha, it's not going to change anytime soon. The only thing that would create a change is if Soledad finds out that she's dying and has to make bring things up and get forgiveness.
To
And
make amends.
she doesn't feel ill, not physically ill.
I'm sorry, Keisha. I really am. My heart goes out to you. I know that you really do want to have a relationship with your mom, but
You would be better off, Keisha, finding somebody else who is vibrates at the level you are. So we come into this earth, and it's not always to the right parents. Sometimes we come into people who are the children of the right person. So maybe it's your grandmother that you were meant to have a relationship with.
Do you have your grandmother, Keisha? I would reach out to her.
Yeah. And or it could be an aunt or an uncle. It could be that you came in to the closest relative possible to have a relationship with somebody else. And this does happen. Okay, let's go on.
Terry, hi Terry. May I ask what's going on in Theobald's head? Our relationship is on hold right now. Haven't heard about him for about a week. Thank you.
What does uh, your pendulum say?
What am I asking? Is she going to hear from him? Oh,
Basically, yeah.
doesn't look good.
Well, yeah, I got the same answer. That's why I asked you to do it first. I, you
I'm
know,
getting you're not going to hear from him anymore.
if I were you, I would just get up, do your morning because it's ending, and go forward because you two do not vibrate at the right. You don't vibrate together. If you did, you'd be vibrate like that. But he vibrates here, you vibrate here. It will never work. Not long term and not comfortably. All right. That's the thing.
Sorry, Terry.
Actually look at it as this way. Wow, did you dodge a bullet?
I was just going to say, or you just dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Next, we have Stormy. Hello, ladies. Any messages for my guides or ancestors or the universe or God for this month?
Let's see, Stormy. So they like your sense of humor, and they're reiterating that you should keep your sense of humor going. And sometimes you want to punch your sense of humor in the mouth because you're frustrated with it. But keep laughing, keep joking about things, and that's a Libra trait, right? To make jokes when life is tough. It is nearly coming to the end when you have to make jokes or laugh at what's happening to you. I can't tell you exactly when it's going to come to an end, but it's getting there. And right behind yeah, I got kicked in the teeth again. What a big joke. There's sunshine. Okay. And I can't tell you for the month because I don't get weeks, months, days. I get usually I can tell what's happening by what kind of flowers are blooming. I didn't get any flowers. I just got sunshine coming up. Full on sun.
So maybe by the springtime.
Uh, I don't even think it has anything to do with that. I think it has more to do with she's on the spiritual path, and she knows that when things work through, it will change. And she's in the process of working through something, and it could happen now or in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And when it's through, the sun will shine, and it will be worthwhile working through that. Clap.
Next, we have Love Goddess. I posted 2 pictures of me and my boyfriend on my Instagram story. Did Yaskaran get jealous when he saw those photos?
He kind of did, yes. He kind of grumbled and complained and thought she did it on purpose. And maybe you did, but that's all right. And that's basically all she
That's
asked.
basically it.
Yeah.
Next, we have Tamika. That's a new name, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Excuse me. Will Mike be able to save up enough money to buy a van before June 1st?
If he scrambles really, really hard and he really, really wants it. I've found that if you really want something, you make it happen. It might be a little bit here, a little bit there, but it also depends on how motivated Mike is. If you're going to go on a vacation and he's motivated for that vacation, it will happen come heck or high water. If he's sort of half motivated, like, well, that's not my dream, it's her dream, not going to happen. Sorry about that, Tamika.
Yeah. Firefly. Hi, Firefly. Well, I saw Scorpio recently. He was serious and unreactive, and I was warm and open. But what was he really thinking and feeling after seeing me for real after some time attraction wise?
He was, if he was not reacting to you, it was because he was putting on a facade and I think he was kind of kicking himself. And I hate to say this, but I think he feels that the time when he could have done something has passed. And so he's thinking it's an event that's in the past and it doesn't have a future. It's not necessarily right, but that's how he's feeling. And he is kicking himself quite hard.
I don't know. I mean, do you think it would be out of the question? Just
No,
confront him.
I didn't say that. I said that's how he's feeling.
No, I know.
Not that it can't happen.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Why don't you just confront him and say, look, buddy?
Oh, if he's at that point, you don't want to confront him. He's not
No.
ready. No, if he's still in the denial phase, like, oh no, I can't do that. You don't want to go and crack his facade. You want to do it gently. You want it to be his idea, remember? With men, you usually want it to be their idea. But being warm and friendly, that will crack his facade quite nicely.
Yeah, don't let his make you react.
Yeah, exactly. And you did the right thing. And I know when you do it that way one of the things Jordan Peterson was saying on a YouTube couple of days ago was, and I thought it was very important, how you treat other people who are like supposedly beneath you, or are you courteous and kind to them? Men like that, and they think it's a glowing thing. So keep up the warm, comfortable, high for him, for everybody. And people actually get quite jealous if you're polite and sweet to other people, if they happen to be men.
Okay, next we have Looney Tunes. How is Priscilla feeling about the conversation that we had on Friday? I had gotten emotional during that conversation and tried to work things out with her.
Oh, Looney Tunes and Priscilla. I kind of scared Priscilla a little bit because she's not open. She's not used to people being upfront and truthful. And it will take her a little while of going over the scenario and thinking it through and seeing what you were trying to say. I think if you're patient, and that's the key word, patient, it will begin to open up, but I don't see it fast. It is a slow opening up, sort of like a rose. They open up like that. They don't go. Poof. Well, they may appear to. I don't know. I've only seen them on TV. But I think patient and the energy you gave her, the energy was honest. She just has to learn to accept that it was honest and from the heart.
Next.
Like, hi, Slice.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Guy's life. Will Jeannie leave her housekeeping job this year?
I really like that name, Kai's Life. Jeannie. Jeannie should leave that job. She is better suited for other jobs. She's a bit, how do you say this? She's fearful of change. She's fearful of not being capable of doing more. She's highly capable of doing more. And the truth is, housekeeping jobs, they're not easy. So when she realizes she can do the housekeeping job that is, it's not a step up necessarily to doing a different kind of job. She has the capabilities. And the answer is, I'm sorry, maybe. It depends on whether she allows herself to realize she's valuable. Okay.
Next, we have DP. Is that a new name?
Yes, it is, but she's retracted her message twice, so it must be a hard question to ask.
She said, "Do you see me getting the job in my fiance's team? I am really unhappy where I am working currently as my boss is a bully. I would love your insight. Thank you."
My insight you're not going to like. You want to get a job on your fiance's team? Probably the worst thing you can do for your relationship. Do I see you getting another job out from under your current boss? Yes. And you're right, he is a true bully. Unfortunately, it will be easier for you to move on if you can see why he bullies you. In fact, he bullies everybody. Your music's loud, man.
Sorry?
Music is loud. Your music, it's loud.
Oh, Alexa, turn off, please.
I'm sorry. So if you can figure out why he bullies you and feel sorry for the man or woman rather than reactive to him, and then you will be out of there in no time flat. Okay? Sorry about that, DP. I You might get a job with your fiance's team. Don't think it's the best choice.
Yeah, it's never a good idea to be working and living and hanging out every day of every minute with your other half.
Definitely.
Excuse me. Next, we have Stacy R. Is that a
Hey,
new name?
Stacy. No, I think Stacy's been on once or twice.
Hmm. I lied to Juan the other day and told him that I moved to a different apartment because he no longer serves a purpose in my life as I am ascending to a higher spiritual path. Did he believe me?
Doesn't really matter if he does believe you.
No.
What matters, honestly, and no, he didn't, is that you tell Juan, I'm sorry, we are no longer simpatico, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but this relationship is done. And I know it's easier to not hurt people's feelings. The Jews have a saying, it's better to tell well, not a saying, but they believe it's better to tell a white lie than hurt a feeling. But in this case, you're hurting his feeling and you're losing credibility.
Yeah, if I were you, I would just be honest and say, we're not compatible anymore. I'm sorry. I need to move on.
Exactly. And if he doesn't like it, that's fine. But you didn't do it to hurt his feeling. You did it so that
And
he,
tell him you don't want to hurt his feelings.
yeah. So be on. You're better off being honest in this case because now you've got two strikes rather than one. Sorry
Mhm.
about that. Hey, Tay Tay.
Hi, Tay Tay. It's been a while. Excuse me. I don't know why my throat chakra always goes when we're on.
Well, my voice too is cracky. It's been crackling for a week, and Elle and I were talking, and she said, "Yeah, her voice is crackly too."
Hmm.
I have no pain, nothing. My voice is crackling.
No, mine just gets all froggy.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. Do my guides have any messages for me? I've felt myself wanting to pull back from anything spiritual this past month, and I'm not sure why.
Well, that's easy because you're ready to make a huge leap forward. That's how it works. It's not, and when you're doing it, it's like, oh my God, what am I doing? It's a big trauma, but it isn't. It's just, it's just you pulling back, and I can guarantee big jump forward, big one. And also, I, this is an ongoing question. Your mother will probably ask the same question. I think things are about ready to move forward in a big leap for is it Missouri or Mississippi? Do you remember?
I don't.
Well, they're both M names. Things are going to shift and change radically, but it won't be just you, it'll be your family.
So, Queen Goddess says she didn't have any weight loss, any diet changes, or exercise changes, so I'm not sure why I missed it. You're not under any stress or anything? This is unusual because I've always been regular. Another psychic suspects I must have a vaginal infection. Then I would just go to a doctor.
Vaginal infection shouldn't cause you to.
Shouldn't stop your period from coming, no.
But and if there is something, it's not huge. You know, if it's a physical thing, it's not huge. So I would ask yourself, what am I resenting, disliking, fearful of right now? And just keep your mind open and see what pops up. It's probably something tiny, but the universe, being a biatch as it usually is, will say, "We told you to do this a long time ago, and now we're going to force you to do it." Okay? So that's probably what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how the universe works.
Yeah. It makes it so. Are you supposed to go to the doctor and have a checkup and you're going, no, I'm not going to do that? I bet you.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol. It's been a while since we've seen you. Hi, S&M. Are we going X-rated again?
Sounds like it.
Rachel's Tarot. Will Babu reach out to me before the end of February?
You answered that one, Maddie.
Sorry? Oh. Mm. Reach out. I'm getting yes.
How
I'm
close
getting.
to the end of February?
Hmm?
How close to the end of February?
From the 15th, before the 15th. I'm getting yes before the 15th.
Hmm.
At the end of the month.
Ask, is it a positive reaching out?
And then I said, is it more towards the end of the month? It says no. So it'll be in the first 2 weeks of February. And is it going to be a positive reach? Yes.
Okay. Good luck for that. Okay.
Jennifer says, hello, ladies. I hope you're doing well. I'm happy to see you're feeling better, Elijah. Me
Thank you.
too. I
Me too.
worried about her dearly for weeks now.
Well, it took a long time for my energy to come back.
Mm-hmm.
The flu and everything.
Cardi B, when do you see me looking for a job and working? I've been procrastinating. Well, that'd be why you're not don't have a
No,
job yet then.
procrastination has more to do. It's not. It has more to do with internal struggles than it has to do with her not working. Because when she goes out and gets a job, she'll go out and get a job, and it'll be really quick. The fact that you're procrastinating, what is that telling you? And it's very important to listen to yourself and find out. So if you don't need a job, you're procrastinating because it's not the right time, or that you need to do something for yourself first. Uh, it could be that the faster you give yourself TLC, the faster you get out there and do the job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever TLC means to you. Like Maddie, it's a bath with the Epsom salts.
Epsom salts, essential oils, candles, a little meditation music.
And yeah, and rocks and things like that.
Yeah, I have crystals around my tub, and yeah.
But for you, it might be going for a walk in the woods, but it is paying attention to what you need. That's
Um, yeah. I said if it's for you is to go for a walk on the beach, go for a walk on the beach.
yeah. But or go buy a new purse. Whatever it is that makes you feel special and looked after and self-loved, do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Which reminds me, I bought a new purse.
Did you?
Yeah, because the one I have, everything kept falling out of it. I was not happy.
um, Next we have Jessica Juarez. Is she new?
No, yeah, sorry, I just was reading Carol's.
Yeah. I know. Me too. My eyes went like this. I'm like, what? Sorry, we'll get to Carol in a minute. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Welcome.
Yeah,
How will my next meetup with Mr. Parrish go?
let's see, Mr. Parrish. He's very, he's insecure. So he might be a little, rigid, but that's a facade. That's not real. So don't buy into it. Don't go, oh my God, he doesn't like me. It's not good. It's a facade. So pay attention, listen very carefully to what he's saying, how he's saying it. Then I suspect you're going to have to take what he's saying, how he's saying it, and translate it into something else, because he's not letting the energy move cleanly. He's tripping himself up on how he says things because he doesn't believe what he's saying. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So what he's saying is not coming out smoothly. That's not what he means. And what he means is probably feels like much nicer than what he said. So take it in, allow yourself to feel it and translate it from the universal sense, and react to that. Don't react to what he says. Yeah.
On to Carol. Okay, I'm just a little bit shocked here, Carol. Did you guys not just separate like not long ago?
It's been about a year, but he
Well,
was living with another lady and they just broke up not too long ago.
well, here we'll read the question. My ex married an Asian he only just met. Can you see that working out for him? Well, I gotta ask my pendulum this one.
I'm sorry,
Oh Lord, I didn't even get that question out, and it is zinging a big fat no.
the thing is, it depends on the woman. If she's very much an Asian, she can make it work whether he's a tool or not.
Yeah.
And if she's just fresh over, we know he's a tool. But it will depend on what she wants out of the relationship. So 3 years maybe, if she wants to become an Australian and not anyhow.
Moving on.
Okay. Carol, good luck with that.
Yeah, just know that my pendulum said no, it's not going to work out.
Well, it depends on what she wants. If it's to become a landed immigrant or whatever, it'll work as long as she wants it to work.
Yeah.
Mm.
Next, we have Aisha. Why is Zaid Mahbub lying that he never spoke to women before? And what kind of person is he?
Well, if he's a liar, I think that tells us
That
it
tells
all.
you everything right there.
And if he didn't speak to women before, then he is probably something else. You know, I don't know how to say it politely on live TV, but twisted, bent wrist. And I'm not going to go any deeper into that because I'll get booted.
Um,
And,
yeah,
and
I would just say if he's lying about that, then don't waste your time, Aisha.
well, you can waste your time as long as you know you're just having
Well,
fun.
yeah, I guess there is that.
But I do know the Jews when they start dating, as soon as they know that the relationship cannot go further, they quit dating, and that's a really wise. I recommend that philosophy for every country, every native from any area in the world.
Next, we have Jennifer saying, I was feeling off the whole month of January after being sick.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were off on the whole month of January.
I don't know anybody who hasn't messaged me and said, I'm really tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Every
I was extremely tired all of January. I feel better, but have been feeling uneasy, a little sad, and wanting things to be better in my life financially and moving.
Okay,
Does Spirit see things getting better in February for me and my family? Thank you.
but that's the period before you move, right?
Sorry, I'm just reading Carol's. um,
Oh, that's why you're interested. Yeah, it makes sense.
uh, back to Jennifer.
Yeah. Jennifer, I that's like your daughter. It's like tsunamis, how they back up before and it's all quiet and calm before the mad rush forward. That's exactly what you're feeling. You're feeling because when you move, you go through all the mourning because you've gone through the house, the baby's being born there, the cats and dogs and rabbits that came and went. You're letting go of all that. You're mourning all that. And then it's the tsunami's coming in. That's all I can tell you. And it's like the one on January 4th and 2000, was it? A big, huge one. It's a big shift.
For everybody?
No, Jennifer.
Just for Jennifer?
Yeah, well, everybody, but for Jennifer, it is a tremendously
It's
huge.
extra, an extra whoosh.
Uh, you are
Um,
too damn kind, Carol.
and then Carol, he tricked me out of some money. So it looks like I paid for the wedding. I'm sorry, Carol. I don't even know what to say.
Well, look at it this way. He's double gone.
Well, at least he's not going to be bugging you anymore.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but
he
she
tricked
can
her out
say
of some
no. She
money.
can definitely say no now.
Yeah, but Carol's too nice.
Firefly. Oh, that's a shame. He thinks that. Well, we will continue a friendship and show him my authentic, lovely self.
Absolutely.
You never know. He might come around.
I don't, it's not, you know that saying, it's not over till the fat woman sings.
Yeah.
Not over. The fat woman has not sung.
I mean, if it's meant to be, it will happen. Everything that's meant for you will always come into your life. It doesn't matter if you divert or if you, I mean, I have to think back to when I met my husband. I was supposed to meet him 2 years prior, but under circumstances, my roommate didn't pay our rent, so we ended up getting evicted. She knew we were getting evicted. She planned a house for herself to move to. I had nothing, so I had to move in with my boyfriend, which averted me meeting my husband. 3 years later, when I left my boyfriend, within a month, I met my husband. So things that are meant for you will always come around for you.
And it's the grand scheme, right?
Yeah. Carol says, no offers on the property yet. Could take a while.
That again, it feels really strongly like the grand scheme of things.
Carol Peachy, no, oh, I just said that. Firefly, thank you, ladies. Appreciate the insight. Aisha, I don't understand your question because we are on YouTube. Are you taking questions from YouTube? We are on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that answer is yes.
Unless there's something that happens that unless you can send. Yeah, no, I don't understand that. I've never got a question on YouTube that wasn't on this thing.
Right. Well, we are live on YouTube.
Yeah.
So all our questions are from YouTube.
At the moment.
Carol says she will be in touch with you soon, Elijah. Hope you're both keeping well. Much better than I have for months. That's like I went and saw our osteopath the other day, and I was laying on the table, and he looked at me and he said, "What are you thinking?" And I looked at him and I said, "For a change, nothing." I said, "I have nothing but peace in my mind right now."
That's awesome.
Dragana, hi, how are you? Oh, and she says, "Hey, how are you?" I was just saying, "Hi, how are you?" before I read your, how are you? Doing fine. Tay, thank you. I'm happy to hear I'll be making a big leap. I bet that's also why I've been feeling depressed lately. Yes, absolutely. Glad the move is coming soon, and the state we want to move to is Missouri.
Missouri. That's a show me state. Missouri. When you say I'm from Missouri, the show me state means I don't believe you till you prove it. And that suits Tay to a T.
Merry Christmas. Charlotte, I think you're a little bit late. That's my sister. Dragana, can you tell me more about the connection between me and Luca?
Luca. Let's see. So this is a contract that you made before you came down. It's quite convoluted contract. It has a few codicils. If you do this, then A happens. If you do this, then B happens. There's no straight line in it at all. So it's always whatever direction you go, it's always one step, one step, one step. It's if you it doesn't matter which ones you choose. It's a big learning event. One will end up where you learn a lot of really positive things. The other one will end up where you end karma. So take your time, take one step at a time, be very, very careful in your negotiations. And a lot of the negotiations will not seem like huge negotiations. It will be simple things like, do we want to go out for a picnic or do we want to go to the bar? And whatever you choose will make a huge difference in what the next step is. And I'm just saying that's an example or an idea of the steps. So you have a really convoluted relationship going on. It's not going to end. It depends. Whichever step, one will end precipitously, the other one will go on to the end of your life. So be very, very careful in each step you take and what you want out of this relationship. Okay? Because if you want him for life, slowly, step by step, be very, very careful to present yourself as as worthwhile or valuable. Never take the shortcut, ever, if you want it to be a long-term relationship. If it's just karma and you're learning, it will be highly entertaining. So look at it like this is fun, because it's not going to be easy.
I'm just going to jump ahead. I'm missing 2 questions. I will come back to you, but I have to read Carol's. I have to read Carol's response. She can't speak English.
Okay, so she definitely wants a sugar daddy, and she wants to get be and it's not that she won't work, but she wants to get landed immigrant status. And it's good for him because he doesn't speak much English either.
Well, it'll be a match made in heaven. Next, we have my sister Charlotte. She says, "Hi, lady. How's it going? Merry Christmas from Calgary." I said, "Merry Christmas." What? Her next comment is, "Mad. It snowed like hell here yesterday and it's -20. So may as well be Christmas."
Oh yeah, yeah. Jen
Um,
says that it's really cold up in Edmonton too.
Yeah, I'm so happy we have not really had much of a winter. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been tons of snowpack, and thank God it's all stayed up in the mountains because I've heard our snowpack is really good up there. So we will be just fine come springtime if we don't get any down here.
Yeah.
Plus, it's been warm enough that when it's raining, it doesn't freeze. It sinks into
You
the
have
ground where
the
it's
ice.
so it's been sinking into the ground where it's been needed. So this is a good thing.
Yes, yes.
My sister would like to know anything she needs to know about her practice, please, and thank you.
Um, Energetically pull your hands back off of it a bit. Your energy is so tight on it that you're that there's a few new people can't come in. So pull your energy back just a little bit so you can get more clients coming in. Does that make sense, Maddie?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the same thing. If you want something really bad, it will not come to you. So if you back off on that wanting, things will start falling into place.
Because there's a few people there who keep thinking they want to come in to but they don't, they keep forgetting to call you and things like that. And I see a few, I see at least a handful of new clients wanting to call, or even old clients that keep forgetting to call. So send out flyers.
So should she maybe get on her phone and start doing callbacks and recalls and
I would think that might be a good idea, but make it for after the weather gets warmer, because nobody wants to go, even in Alberta, when it's freezing.
don't blame them?
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't go out.
So yeah, Charlotte, just I know that you really want your business to take off really well, and because you want it so bad, I think that what you need to do is just pull back your energies a little bit and try to not think of it so much.
Yep.
Uh, Next, we have Miriam C. Hi, any messages from my guides?
Hi, Marion. So you have a lot of work to do with your subconscious right now, because I saw this great big lake, very placid, which means that that represents the subconscious. Something, something big is coming up, and it's coming up fast. Don't don't react negatively to it. It's, if you can look at it and go, oh, I recognize what that hook is, or what that uh, subconscious energy is. I no longer need it, and let it go. It will be simply up and back and gone. But if you resist it, then it's, you know, those pictures they have of people who do deep sea fishing, and they get these big sharks and things that where they fight like crazy. It'd be like that. But if you let it simply come up, acknowledge it, and say, I no longer need it, it'll simply come up and go down. All right. So good luck on that. And unfortunately, 2025 is a year of dealing with the subconscious energy. The easier you let it go through, the better your year will be. And this is something you've dealt with before. You can deal with it easily. Promise you, if you let this go, at least more money will come into your life. Okay.
Carol says double, triple gone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he might be built like nobody's business, but he's kind of not up to your intellectual standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also says, stay strong, Maddie. Oh, I have stayed strong for so long, and it's finally starting to pay off. Things are finally settling down, coming to an end, and I see a definite light at the end of my tunnel. So good to see.
Yep. It is.
Jennifer says, thank you, ladies. Even though we have been manifesting things getting better and moving, I sometimes think it will take longer than we would like it to. So I try to stay balanced in how things go. And that, again, too, is the more that you're wanting this and the more anxious you are about it, the longer it's going to take to come around.
Yeah, because the more you hold on, the more it pushes the energy away.
Well, it's kind of like when I know it's a bad example, but when I want to love Charlie up and I pick him up and I cuddle him close, oh, I get the paws on my chest and it's like, get away from me.
Yeah, the cat reaction.
So it's like, even though I want all this loving, he does not.
Oh,
So the more I push him, the further he pushes me away.
but as soon as you let him go, he
Yeah,
jumps on and says, let's go to bed together and cuddle."
that's exactly what he does. He hauls me, he meow me all the way down to the bedroom. Jennifer says Taylor was born in Missouri, so she resonates with the show me state, LOL. And Tay says that is definitely me. I was born in Missouri too, but only lived there until I was 5, so I'm excited to live there as an adult.
It will make so much difference in your who you are and how you operate. It's because you'll be on ground that belongs to you, where you feel home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Carol says, I like the sound of your bats, Maddie. Sometimes I put flowers in mine.
Oh, cool.
I do put rose petals in, dried rose petals in mine every once in a while. I just don't like the fact that they're going down my drain and they're going to clog everything up.
Well, you can get the little black something to put over your drain and they catch them.
Mm. Yeah, I'll have to look for one. I can't because my drain is, I can't pull it out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's one of those pop down ones.
Yeah, I don't have that,
Mm.
but I do have
Um,
to make sure no hair goes down. So
we have QP00. Is that a new name? That
absolutely new.
sounds like a new name to me.
Yeah.
Welcome, QP00. Hello, should I accept a job offer from my old employee?
You want to answer this? I have an answer, but
Were you happy at your old job? I'm getting a no.
because I got if the old employer wants her back, then she's valuable, and it would be they
I
should.
guess it all depends on if you were happy there before.
Yeah.
I mean, my little pendulum. Well, okay, so when I said that, it said yes. So I think if you were happy there, go for it.
And if you get more money, of course.
Well, most definitely more money, and you can always quit if you're not happy.
Yeah. But
if it doesn't work out the way you think it's going to be. So yeah, I would jump in and sit and yeah, take it.
and don't take any guff from the old employer, because she can be a little bit presumptive. But you say to them, "You hired me back. Be polite."
Mm-hmm.
If
Obviously I mean something to you if you want me back.
Absolutely. So be valuable. If you go back, be valuable.
Yeah. My sister says good advice, but not sure if that pays the bills. She has been doing okay though. Carol says I'm loving being on my own. My sister would like to know if she can ask another question.
How many more people have we got?
Nobody.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just a couple of comments. She just wants to know if she's going overseas anytime this year. Italy, Portugal, Scotland, or just staying closer to home.
I think that's more a you question. That's because what I'm getting is, how much do you want it? If you want it, you're going to do it. If you don't want it, you're going to go, I'll just stay home and bug Maddie, drive her a little insane, make pierogies. But the chances are quite high, at least 75%, that you are going to travel.
Well,
But
she's a traveler. She likes to travel.
yeah, so I find that with people want something, really want it, they make it happen. And it depends, how much do you really want it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw something else in here. I have a little bit of knowledge about you, Charlotte. You were offered a job. Might have been a good idea to take it. And that's all I'm going to say.
The Enderby one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's coming to April and to BC in April.
Okay, so you get pierogies.
More pierogies. Well, that's my daughter's birthday, so we always do a celebration on the beach for her on her birthday.
On the 27th, right?
Well, it's the 29th, but I believe the weekend is like the 26th or 27th or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Che says, I agree, Elijah. I was just about to say Missouri has always felt like home.
Yeah, it'll make so much difference to you. It's like your feet are solid in the ground, and that gives you strength. I say strength.
Carol says, well, I'm off for a bath at 6 a.m. here in Oz. Ciao for now. Have a wonderful bath, Carol.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. My sister says LOL. Well, she's coming to BC in April. And
Okay.
that's it. We have no questions left. This has got to be one of our shortest interactives ever, I think.
Well, we weren't on last week, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, we were, weren't we?
I was sick last week.
Oh, no, we came on Wednesday.
Yeah. I was flat out. Well, either that or visiting the porcelain throne a lot.
Became your best friend.
Definitely did.
Well, we have better get golf this time. Well, bring your clubs, and you never know. You'll be here for a week. You'll be here for a week. I'm sure we'll have some golf by then.
Yeah, it should be. Seven Oceans says would love a message from her grandfather.
Oh, I missed that.
No, it just popped up. Let's see. Okay, slow down. So he's talking very, very fast, and he's saying, very fast. I can't catch what he's saying, but what I'm feeling is, girl, get out there and do something. Be proactive. You're the one that's stopping yourself from achieving what your goals are. And he's saying it in the most loving way, by the way. He's not being mean or nasty, but he's basically saying, get out there, kick some whatever it is, you cans, kick some cans and see what's under them. You can do this. You're very capable.
Good. We have Kane. Hi, Kane. How are you? I would love to hear a message.
Yeah. I would say that's subconscious. He wants to hear a message from her. Subconscious messaging.
Mm.
Okay, let me see then, Kane. So every time I tune into Kane, I get this sense of humor, this kind of laughter behind in his essence. His essence is really strong and powerful. A lot of water coming through today. So I see again, and water means subconscious. And something from your subconscious obviously is coming up, because that's why would I get water otherwise? Because you don't get a message to get rid of a subconscious, you get a message to bring it up. And the answer is yes, get out there and do it. Stop procrastinating. Actually, it's not procrastinating, it's stop thinking or fearing that it's going to be the worst answer, because it's not. You have a lot more going for you than you allow yourself to think in this particular area that you are dealing with. You really do have a lot more going for you than you give yourself credit for. Just because you're a bit atypical doesn't mean a lot of people are not now atypical. It's becoming, everybody's becoming atypical, because that's the new human, right? And whoever your guide is, they're out there and they're shaking hands with you. Like, congratulations, you've done it. So even if you haven't actually done it in the physical, you've achieved that goal already. So get out there and do it. There.
There you go. My sister says you might find some boys.
Do we want boys at our age, or do we want men? Considering that most men don't grow up till they're in their 40s, I'm going to stick with that.
Tay says, thank you, ladies, for the live. I really appreciate your time and energy. Many blessings to everyone. Have a great week. And we have Raphael. Is that in your name?
No, but it's
hi, messages for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, anyhow, Raphael.
Charlotte, you're pushing it. That's your third question.
Yeah, I'm gonna do your sister next. Raphael, okay. So this is a year of up and down. It's a good year, hard year. You, Raphael, get your butt out there and start enjoying life. You sit back and you go, well, I'm going to wait and see. And yeah, no, you cannot wait and see. You can just get out there and live life now. And it's time to get on your proverbial dancing shoes, like the ones from Wizard of Oz, the red ruby slippers that you click twice to take you home. And go out there, click your dancing shoes together and go home, which means go to a higher energy level. You can do it. You've got this in the bag. Okay.
Next is my sister. Hey, Al.
Yeah.
I just bought a bag at the secondhand shop. It said it was Prada. I have found high-end bags and shoes in secondhand shops. Do you think it's real?
Yeah, a friend of mine down in Hollywood, she buys $700 bags all the time at her work.
Well, you should know you're very adept at buying high-end things, my sis. You know what high-end things are and what aren't. Did you get my purse fixed, by the way? My handle broke and I can't, I don't know anybody around here that will fix leather. The handle came off, so she took it back to Calgary with her.
I think there's one in Vernon, I've heard. I think I heard there's a cobbler in Vernon.
There is one in Vernon, but I don't get there as often as I mean, I know it's not very far away, but I still just don't get there.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like traveling. I don't mind being there. I just don't like getting there.
We have Patricia. Hi, Patricia. If I would have known you're on, I would have started shuffling a long time ago.
Just,
hi, Eliz-Sha and Maddie. Could I have some cards for the next 2 weeks and any messages from you, Eliz-Sha?
The same message I'm getting for everybody. Now is the time to get out there and start doing. You've got a lot of learning behind you. You've done a lot of energy work behind you, done a lot of clearing. Now is the time to get out there and walk the talk. Be prideful about it. Be proud. And I hope that still means what it meant 10 years ago.
Well, they just literally flew out, so
you know how you're very competent in telling people their fortunes, but you're very careful to do it in your hometown. Maybe kick some butt in your hometown. And I think I'm coming to the end of my abilities because my language is becoming a little bit more get out there and just do it.
So this is the first card that came out. Be yourself.
Exactly.
It says the situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power.
Yeah.
Exactly. The next one came out is, who do you need to forgive?
Always yourself. Always yourself first.
Yes. As you release old anger or resentments, you will find that your wishes will come true. And the third one is walk away.
These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do.
Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that are opening as a result.
Exactly. Whenever I think of Wales, I think of pathways along the ocean.
And then my sister apologizes and says, sorry, there isn't a lot of questions. You can delete me. And Prada is hard to tell. Yes, she did. Oh, she did? Oh, you did? Thank you. Awesome. I love that purse. Jennifer says, thank you so much for the messages. It makes me happy to know we're moving through the energy to a better future. It makes sense to grieve being here for so long and letting go. We've made many memories. Yeah, exactly. It's never really easy to leave what you've built up for so many years.
Exactly. Let's see what I can get for you. My head's starting to go wonky.
I got to remember to go first.
Third or fourth is best because I've already got into the energy.
Right.
Yeah. Same answer. I see you planting your feet, going, I'm doing this, and just moving forward. And I don't see you going to the casino or not going to the casino. I do see you going out for lunch with your friends. But I think that's a weekly thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been getting one of my friends doesn't like the fact that I stay at home so much, so she tries to bring me out for lunch at least once a week.
Awesome. And but I see you planting your feet and just sort of doing the strongman act and going, yep, I can do this. I've done it before. I don't see why I can't do it now, and just doing it, whatever that is.
I don't know what that is. Just life, I think, in general.
Yeah. It might be that you need to make that particular phone call that we were talking about.
I think I've decided I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Mm.
I have to mull it over.
Well,
There's,
I do know that you would be safe.
yeah.
Yeah, this you would be treated safely. The answer to their, I don't know
And
the
I know
answer.
what the answer will be, and I guess maybe I just don't want to hear it.
Well, sometimes it's worth holding on to a relationship that's in the energies, just so that you have that sense of fun and spontaneity and what if?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So still might be a possibility. You never know. Miracles happen. But for now, I just letting it go, and for now anyway.
I forgot to pull out meat for supper.
I don't even know what I'm going to do. I have a cauliflower that I need to do something with. Maybe I'll just make a nice cauliflower soup.
Oh, that sounds good.
My sister says, "Thank you, ladies. January was a shit show." Yes, it was.
Usually is though.
Yeah.
It's at least for me, mid-December till January usually is really, really slow. And now with all the government crap that's going on, I think it might be just tended people are going, should I spend money or should I not spend money? And my teeth can wait.
Hmm.
So good luck. But I do think soon as we get this, as soon as people start to settle into the new dynamics, the new costs of life, things will start to speed up again.
Yeah. Well, we always have that. We always have that little lull in between December and January, and I think that we all need to just learn to just go with the flow of that. Relax, take it easy, don't rush into anything, don't stress about anything, just go one day at a time.
And know it's going to happen. So if you got extra money, put it aside for January
Right.
because everybody spends too much money in January,
And
whether you're Christian
Christmas,
or not.
everybody spends too much money at Christmas time. So,
Yeah, whether you're Christian or not, the energy is spend, spend, spend. So it doesn't matter who you are, you're spending money.
mhm.
Okay.
So I said, if you can, just take it easy, take a step back, try to just rest, relax, and gear up for the next wave that's coming through.
Yep, exactly. And it's going to be a big one. It's like the one for Jennifer.
Hmm.
It's like going to be big.
And Tay. Hmm.
Oh no, Tay-Tay's different. Tay-Tay's
Didn't you
more,
say that's who the big rush was coming in for?
yeah, both of them, but it's a different energy. It's almost like she's
Oh
a
yeah, yeah. Well, it'll be different for everybody.
yeah, it's almost like she has butterfly wings and will ride up easy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, I'm ready to call it.
Okay, it's all good. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. We will see you Wednesday if you so choose to come. We will be talking about this, that, and the other thing. So if you have anything that you want to chit chat about, come back and join us on Wednesday.
Sounds like a plan.
And if not, we will see you next Sunday.
And just so you know, most of the creatures that tell us whether we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter say, yes, 6 more weeks of winter. Okay. Bye.